Hi, today we will have a review of the quite fresh kit from the Eduard. As you can see, it's MiG-15, but it's not a simple edition, that's a royal pack, as you can see here. And as this kit, as I wrote before, is packed in a quite huge box. Here you can see comparison with my hand. Moreover, you can see that now it features this nice design which we saw before on the Avia B534 royal pack. So, this is quite typical royal pack which features plenty of marking options. I think they're available like 15 marking options for the B's simple MiG-15 and UT version of the MiG-15. And it's also not a dual combo, it's quattro combo, which means that you can build 4 different airplanes out of this one box. Moreover, as I said, there will be some bonuses inside, you will see it further in the review, so let's open this top opening box and check what's inside. Quite a nice thing to mention, as you can see here, Eduard started to use different material for their boxes top parts, which is more durable, as you can hear, for example, and as you can see, it's really hard to bend, so it will be like harder to break, harder to damage the box during this shipment. So that's what we find inside. As you can see, package is quite full of the sprues, full of the boxes, various boxes. There are 4 transparent sprues. Moreover, there are several bags with various grey plastic sprues, 4 to be precise, and also those nice small boxes. So let's begin from the boxes. As you can see, this one is quite small, it's top opening box, and inside we find a special edition vodka or whiskey, or maybe just a juice glass with nice printing on the one side. As you can see, it's made by Bohemia, so you can expect quite a good quality. Very nice glass and very nice addition to the collection of the aircraft fans and those who would like to have something with aviation attribute. Nevertheless, let's move further. And we have another white box, which is also interesting, and I think you can guess what's inside. As you can see, it reminds me of the Brasin accessories boxes. Nevertheless, inside we find foam. Just give me a second to remove it, it's very hard to grab it. And here's what's inside. As you can see, that's a special stand with piece of real MiG-15. So you can place it on your table or wherever you would like to. Quite a nice addition, I would say. Of course, it would take less space than previous solution which we saw in BF109 Royal Pack. Then we have Brasin external tanks. Here you can see them. Just let me focus the camera for you. Okay, I'll zoom it in, and now you see it. So quite a nice molding quality. As you can see, those are molded as a one piece and you won't have to glue anything, you will have just to remove them from the base and then you are done. There are 2, of course, included into this kit. Moreover, there are 2 Brasin seats, so I guess only one aircraft out of this box will receive Brasin upgrades, or maybe 2 aircrafts if you would choose 1-seaters. Here is the seat, quite a typical Brasin part, so here is nothing special, in a good sense, because it's very detailed and it should look nice after careful assembly and painting. Of course, it's much better than the plastic analog, because this one offers more precision and you can upgrade it with some PE parts too. Okay, let's move further. We removed all boxes, now let's check transparent sprues. Those, as I can guess, are similar, but nevertheless there are 2 versions, I think. Just give me a second to check it. No, there is only one circle with canopy for the UT version and 3 different transparent sprues for the single-seater. So let's begin from the sprue with single-seater transparent parts, because these are quite nice, and I mean molding quality is excellent, as you can see. Here I have no complaints at all, and I think it would look nice on your finished MiG-15. Nevertheless, as I said, there is also one canopy included for the UT version, so just give me a second to show it to you. Here it is. I think you saw it also in our video review of the plastic sprues for the UT version, so here's nothing special. Nice molding quality, and after careful assembly and painting it should look nice. Moreover, this kit includes masks, so you don't have to worry about the masking of those, let's say, complicated, complex shapes. Okay, just give me a second to put it back into the bag. It's very hard to put it inside because of the tabs on the sprue itself, not on the parts, of course. So then we have, I'll focus the camera, then we have, as I said, 4 bags with plastic parts, various plastic parts. Nevertheless, those are absolutely similar as far as I can guess. So we have inside wing parts, and we also have inside sprues with minor parts. I guess it will be logical to check only one. Just give me a second to check them closer. Yes, there are similar actually, so we will check only one set of those sprues, so that you will see what's packed inside. Okay, so here are all minor parts. I mean, most of them will go into the cockpit. As you can see, molding quality is very nice, and with some careful assembly you can receive nice cockpit even from the standard plastic and PE supplied. But don't forget that there is also brassine upgrade available, which is really crazy in terms of detalization. I mean, don't forget also that it's 1/72nd scale model, so it looks really nice. Here is the sprue with wing parts. I guess this one will go for the UT version. Very nice. As you can see, flaps and ailerons are molded on the wings, but still you can buy special PE upgrade which will allow you reproduce special retracted flaps. And also note that those are upgraded sprues. Here you can see the 3 blobs on the frame. Okay, let's move further. Next we have sprues with fuselage parts. All 4 are packed into the same bag, so you can guess those should be slightly different, and I will show you one. Okay, so as I said, we have 3 single-seaters and we have 1 UT. First, of course, let's check UT version. Here is UT fuselage half. As you can see, very nice molding quality, and straight away I have to mention that some modelers experienced problems with fitment of the exhaust nozzle in the fuselage, and that's because of the mistake in the assembly manual. Because you should use a different version of the exhaust nozzle, not the one which is mentioned in the assembly manual. And then we have single-seater sprues. I guess they're more or less the same, or actually not. So Here is the one for the single seater. As you can see, molding quality is very nice, so you can expect very easy assembly. I remember from the assembly of the single seater versions that it was like click-whacking like a Lego. So I guess there won't be any serious problem with that. And here is another one. I guess this one will be used for the Beast version. The most famous version of this aircraft. Don't be afraid of those empty walls, or empty cockpit walls, because cockpit will be assembled as a separate sub-assembly and inserted into the cockpit hub. I mean, fuselage hubs. Okay, that's all for the plastic parts. Nevertheless, that's not all for the kit, because here we have assembly manual. I'll zoom out the camera for you, and so here you can see. So on the first page we have a nice short history of the aircraft, and then assembly process starts. Note that it's divided into the aircraft types, so we have here MiG-15, and here is assembly process shown. Then we have, of course, just give me a second, MiG-15Bs, and then MiG-15 OT. And of course, in the end you will find masks application guide, which should come handy because there are plenty of transparent parts on the models. That's all for the Royal class manual. Then we have colors and markings guide. As you can see, design is quite simple, so it should be very easy to find inside the box. And here we have marking options, which are of course printed in colors, color printed, and we have paint numbers written in Gunzi numbers, so as usual for the Eduard. Plenty of various marking options, some of them are quite interesting, and moreover those are included for the various versions of the aircraft, so you choose the one you really need. And on the back page we have let's say list of the available accessories for this aircraft, and as you can see there are plenty of them, and here by the way you can see bracing cockpit. Very nice addition, I think. Then we have a small PE thread for the single seater. As you can see, it includes some basic cockpit parts like belts, dashboard, and some side panels, and also some external elements. We also have here a certificate of authenticity for the metal piece, which is included into the set. As you can see, it's signed by Vladimir Schultz. Then we have another PE thread, which is absolutely the same, I guess. This one was MiG-15. A simple MiG-15, as you can see, the same quality, the same features. Then we have masks. Those are provided for all possible versions which you can build from this kit. By the way, here is a correction, which I mentioned in the beginning. As you can see, you will have to use a different exhaust nozzle for the UT version. Then we have special PE thread for the UT version. Of course there are more parts than on the single seater. And decals. Decals are printed on one sheet. Nevertheless, here you will find all necessary symbols for the 15 markings which are included into this kit. Just give me a second. Decals are printed in cartograph as usual, so here you can see that printing quality is really excellent and nothing to complain about. You can even find decals for the dashboard for those guys who don't like P parts, let's say. Other than that, I would say that printing quality is absolutely stunning, and quite surprisingly there are quite few stencils included, So maybe you would have to choose some aftermarket sets if you want to make like really detailed model in 70-second scale. So that's all for this kit. Don't forget to check full review article on our website. Moreover, I'm currently working on the UTI version, so I hope soon you will see full article, full build article. And of course I would like to recommend you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our Facebook group, because it will be really useful for us. Thank you for watching once again, and see you soon.